Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Welcome to a guaranteed money saving life hack that will also allow you to keep up the veneer of success, which I know is important to a lot of people. It's concerning sugar, which is quite a big issue, a contentious issue, I guess you'd say nowadays. Gone are the days when you can just buy a bag of a silver spoon, granulated white, and plonk it in your sugar bowl. Everyone's worried about the unhealthiness of it. Everyone's got brown this, light that, muscovado Vado and Demonera and whatever the hell it's called now. Even in my house, this is what you'll find. Fair trade, light brown, soft sugar. You're probably wondering why you're allowing that kind of frivolous behaviour, Callum. Wouldn't even countenance it normally. However, with this, I allow it because there's something you don't know about me, and I am a Weetabix connoisseur. Bloody love Weetabix. Have it at least once a day. And I ended up trying this sugar that my sister had brought in a couple of years ago, and from then I was converted. Let me tell you about the perfect bowl of Weetabix. You have three Weetabix in there. And three don't fit perfectly into a bowl, at least none of the ones I've tried. You always end up with one or two of them slightly protruding above the line of the milk, which obviously isn't ideal for even permutation of milk. So what I do to kind of solve this problem is I take the first bit and I'll crush it in my fist. Allow the kind of Weetabix dust to just go into the bottom of the bowl, place the other two on top of it. I'll then put my milk in. Now, most people at this point are thinking, stick my sugar on, take it away. Not me, no. At this point, surprisingly, I would walk away from it. You take that bowl in now and you go and sit with that. By the time you sit down, it's going to be dry. Weetabix are greedy little gizzards. All the way you walk into your table, they'll be sucking that milk out there. And that's not moist enough for me, and you shouldn't settle for it. So you walk away at that point. Go and make your coffee, make your tea, whatever. Come back, put more milk in it. You then want to sugar it. Dessert spoon full of sugar on each bit, smooth it out, makes a lovely little crust as the milk goes into it, moist. Then one more spoon, just liberally around the edges so it goes into the dust at the bottom of the bowl. That sugar, that light brown soft one, the crust upon that Weetabix is delectable. It is gorgeous. And that's why I've always allowed that spending. However, a couple of weeks ago, I ran out of the light brown soft sugar. I was rummaging in the cupboard thinking, what can I find? Is it going to have to be icing sugar? Blech. It's not great, is it? No kind of crust from that. And then I found this stuff in there. My mum must have bought it. It was it was golden caster sugar, like you use for baking cakes. I'll give this a try. Stuck it in a sugar bowl, popped it on there. Gorgeous Weetabix. No discernible difference from the light brown. No step down in quality at all. And from that point, I was popping it in the bowl. I went and bought some in the shop, £2 for a massive bag. And from then, I've just been using that. I bought this bag, but this is just window dressing. Now, I leave it there. I'm not refilling from this anymore. And the beauty of that is, the only person kind of observant enough to notice that is me. And I'm the one kind of committing the fraud, I guess you'd say. So my mum and my sister are none the wiser. They think they're still having posh sugar. And the savings, 30, kind of 40 maybe, p a week. I haven't worked out exactly, but yeah, I get through a bag of sugar a week. And yeah, that's clear for all to see. When you add that up over a year, that's quite considerable. And no one is the wiser. Perfect crime. So there you go. That will help all of you, hopefully. Now, I know you were expecting an aggressive video tonight, me calling out this person for the fight. However, I've got quite a stressful day on tomorrow. Well, morning at least. I'm having a brunch with my mum and my sister. We need to sit down, me and my sister. We've been at loggerheads for a while now because of this whole documentary thing. She's messed it up. I'm under a lot of pressure. I've lost a lot of money over this. Basically, what's happening is Clive, my mum's new friend, is coming over. And he's going to mediate a session between us. This is what he used to do, apparently. He was a mediator when he lived in Guildford. And that's what him and my mum are doing afterwards. They're going to visit Guildford, which is, she's frittering away her bloody bingo money on that, isn't she? She should be saving it. Now she's in her 60s, you know, she's inevitably going to have to go into a home at some point, so selfish. But by the by, so Clive's going to mediate it. I think the whole thing's probably going to wind me up. So tomorrow I will do that afterwards as an outlet for my anger. So enjoy the kind of life hack tonight, and tomorrow I'll be with you in all my kind of angry glory, I guess.